huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? Stay with us, we'll have all the action on EA TV live. And here we are at one of the great venues for football anywhere in the world, Old Trafford in Manchester. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day 1. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It is Manchester United up against Club Brugge.
Well, the first group stage of the Champions League is always exciting. 3 points is vital for both teams to get off to a good start. Or a draw may be a good result as well. We're about to find out what happens.
Well, back in season 1992-93, the old European Cup as it was became the UEFA Champions League. Back in your playing days, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I can just about remember that far back, Derek, to be honest with you. But players were a little bit cautious about the new Champions League and how it was going to take shape and the format, etc. But certainly the European Cup is now a thing of the past, and the Champions League has really taken shape.
So today we are playing game name FIFA 2021.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the 3 central midfield players. The back 4 is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. Here's Ronaldo. United might be able to cash in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Must be an early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Oh, you can't hear my voice.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really good passing move in the build-up, and the thunderous strike to beat the keeper hands down is absolutely brilliant.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Wait, let me change the camera. I don't like this one.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Here's Meshelet.
You can hear me, right?
Now Bas Dost. United have it once again. Scott McTominay.
No, I didn't pin.
Fred with
name.
it.
I already told you it's FIFA 21.
Well, they keep the ball moving.
Game name is FIFA 2021. I didn't pin it.
Fred. Ronaldo.
So, what I'm playing
Now the attack fizzled out.
on the post.
Dost. Well, match day one in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee?
Manchester United always have to be favourites, not only to top the group, but also to go all the way to the final. So much quality throughout their squad. Same applies too to Borussia Dortmund. We'll have to keep a close eye on this group to see how it progresses.
And Ronaldo takes on the shot. A really high-quality save.
Well, it's all about concentration. Goalkeepers can go so long without doing anything. Look at that stretch.
Corner kick played in. Gets his glove on it. Scott McTominay. Greenwood. He has time to play it over. And they deal with the threat this time. Shaw. Fred with it. And there to intervene.
Okay, game sound is...
Fred.
Okay.
Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Shaw. Could cross it in here. Ronaldo. And Ronaldo tries his luck. Dost.
Can you hear me
Well,
now?
there's been a goal elsewhere. Alan McInally with the latest.
It's a goal for Borussia Dortmund.
Is it
13
good?
minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Dost. Oh, a vital interception. Ronaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Now, what can they produce on the flank? And very deftly cut out. And slipped through beautifully. Ronaldo. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. What a save. Takes the shot.
Oh, handball.
And putting his body on the line. And the danger cleared.
These games don't give handballs.
Ronaldo.
Ever.
Good defending to prevent the chance. Given away by Manchester United.
Yeah, now you can say the game name. Okay,
Dost.
now I can say it's FIFA 2021.
Former. An authoritative challenge.
You can get it from I think Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass.
He's got the right idea with that pass. Rashford
By
is through.
Xbox Game Pass, there's a lot of games over there. FIFA 2021 is also over there. Free.
And able to close down the shot.
Not free actually, but it's there.
It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Looked as though they meant business, but now they've got to try again. Former. Lang. An alert intervention.
John, thank you for the share.
Well, possibilities in the
Thanks a lot.
centre.
Means a lot.
Noah Lang. Sobol. Ritz. Dost. Beautifully
Ooh, what
disguised
the hell?
ball. And a goal
Sorry.
to level this contest.
Okay, that was
All
my
even.
bad. Okay, bro, thank you so much for kind response. Much love from Philippines. Thank you so much stream to joining the stream.
Well, here it is. You have to say it's against the run of play, but they've soaked up the pressure.
You can get the game
and
from
got
Game
himself
Pass,
a very important goal.
Go and check it out. I think
so a level
there's
contest,
an offer
1-1
for buying a Game Pass. I think it's still going. I'm not sure. You can check out.
Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Scott McTominay. Fred. Ronaldo. Well, they have it again. There to take it away. Ronaldo. Might be a chance here. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from...
And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Kaizi, thank you for the share also, man.
Well, here's another look at it. It's a good delivery from the corner, and it's good, solid technique to get his header on target, but it's only because of the lack of challenge from the defenders. Really poor, that is, I have to say.
So there we have it, 2-1.
So, how are you guys? Everything's good?
Poor attempt at a pass, really. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now, what can he do from this excellent position?
Let me shoot a cover.
Just couldn't get it through. Noah Lang. Here's Former. Dost. Possession lost, intercepted. Bruno
By the way, I'm
Fernandes.
playing on highest
It's with
difficulty,
McTominay.
ultimate. So,
Ronaldo. Determined defending. Lost possession. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo. He could pick out a teammate.
I can shoot a goal.
An opportunity to add to their advantage, but not taken.
It was worth an effort, wasn't it? Too much space was given to him. He takes the shot on.
Too much power.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now they've lost it. Ruud Former. Now Bas Dost. Former. Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
It's been a decent half for United. The coach still has some work to do at half-time, though. Ball retention has to improve a little bit in the second half if they're going to dominate.
Pass.
Possession could be key.
Couldn't keep it. Now, let's see what they can do here. Fred. Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Competence from the keeper.
Yeah, concentration for goalkeepers. He was spot on there.
Corner to United as they look to extend their lead. Played into the centre of the box. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent set piece, and that's a good header. Eye on the ball, concentration. It's a lovely finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here.
United, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Clinton Mata. Lang. Well, he's given us away.
United enjoying the bulk of possession here. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
And he's made headway. Easy save.
Ronaldo can jump easily.
Ruud Vormer.
They all covered. Good.
Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Okereke. Now Bas Dost. Van Aken. And he saw the situation developing. Oh, is he going to be punished here?
Okay.
And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Here's Mechele. Matritz. Mechele. Well, can they open up the defence here? Dost. Vormer.
And defend,
now
come
Dost.
on. What the hell? Yeah, nice.
Well read to put an end to that attack.
No.
Noah Lang. Here's Vormer. Vormer. Have they given him too much space? Lang. Dost. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. And breaking at pace with menace. A lot to look forward to on the champion. He's in here. Can they keep it out? Well, they survived the attack. Van Aken. Ruud Vormer. Ritz. Dost. Matritz. Now can they make something happen? And back with Dost. Vormer. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really good passing move in the build-up. But I have to say, after that, the keeper doesn't cover himself in glory. Near post, left exposed, and he's punished.
Yep.
You can't really say defences are on
Keeper's
top.
fault,
3-2.
not mine.
Fred. It's with McTominay. Here is Fred. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. On to Ronaldo. Wonderful block. Well, they keep passing away. Great block again. Bruno Fernandes. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, as we see again here, this really is patient, accurate, incisive passing at its best. And then the composure is impressive as he smashes the ball with all he has to beat a forlorn goalkeeper. Brilliant strike.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Mata. On to Former. Van Aken. Matritz. Here's Mechelen. Ritz. Not a bad pass it was. Half an hour remaining then. Now can they counter clinically? Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Ruud Former. Van Aken now. And he read it well. He's got space. And maybe Rashford. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
That's good.
Well, Derek, the keeper's not going to want to see the replay of this. Completely caught out at his near post. Shocker.
So on with the game again. United in charge. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. Here's Mechelen. And he read it well. And he might be through here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Wow, what a lovely controlled finish. Bobby Charlton used to say, pass the ball into the net. He certainly did that.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Former. Well, someone has found the net in one of the other games. Here's Alan McInally to tell us more.
It's a second goal for Borussia Dortmund. 67 minutes played. 2-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Van Aken. And take it away. Former. This looks promising. Former. Dost. He knew he had to make the tackle and did. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Dost. De Ketelare. Extremely sloppy in possession. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now, what can he do? Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. And over comes the corner. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Rashford. Here is Fred. They've won back possession. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Shot attempted. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, Derek, he can relax now. He's got the hat-trick, fully deserved. Well done indeed.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
Number 7.
Jeez, that's smooth.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just overkill.
Dost. Just been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Well, creatively, United have been great tonight. Imagination, delivery, execution, top draw performance. Chance after chance, a joy to watch.
Dost. On to Former. Chong. Dost. And they need to get tighter here. In position.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay,
He's
okay,
caught
okay.
that so well. A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Let's have another look at this. He wasn't expecting the ball, but when it comes to him, he chooses early to volley it. What a finish.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are. Fred. Eder Balanta. Van Aken. And Balanta now.
This
Possession
Balanta guy is
lost,
shooting
intercepted.
so much.
Really closing him down. Chance to attack using width. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Thumped clear. Matic. On to Ronaldo. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. And options in the centre.
Oh man.
Well, they couldn't keep
Very
possession.
weak confirm.
So a throw in here. Ronaldo. Oh, left his man behind here. Ronaldo. Fruitful looking attack. Good defending to prevent the chance. Bruno Fernandes. Attending to his defensive chores. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. He's got to have a go here. Good stop from the keeper. Corner awarded to Manchester United. Played into the centre of the box. Well, thumped clear. Matic. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ronaldo. Spot on with that tackle. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. He's using his strength to good effect. Ruud Vormer. In position here to protect the ball. And he did well to cut it out. Now Paul Pogba. On to Ronaldo. Will he play it in? Clattered away. Full time, and Manchester United claim all 3 points in their opening fixture in the Champions League.
Yeah, really, really strong start. That's what you need. But with
Total
5
attempts,
games to go,
21.
very important you stay in the now.
my God.
One game at a time, Derek. Bit of a cliche.
Well, what a special game we have for you tonight in the group stage. Both teams with real ambitions to go far in this competition. It's Borussia Dortmund. They face Manchester United, and it's live on EA TV. Good evening and welcome. This is a notoriously rainy part of Germany, the Dortmund area, and alas, the rain has been falling in the build-up to this fixture. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon. And Borussia Dortmund play host to their main rivals in this UEFA Champions League group. It is Borussia Dortmund versus Manchester United.
Well, Derek, both teams got off to a flying start in their opening group match, didn't they? But something has to give tonight. Looking forward to this one.
Here's the starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Roman Bürki begins in goal. Dan Axel Zagadou starts with Mats Hummels in central defence. Emre Can plays alongside Axel Witsel in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Harry Maguire plays alongside Victor Lindelöf in central defence. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Axel Witsel. Borussia Dortmund have given it away. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Shaw. It comes to nothing in the end. Cristiano Ronaldo. And return, and Ronaldo takes on the shot. And the keeper was up to the task. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Over it comes. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, and what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the goalkeeper absolutely no chance. Fantastic goal.
Well, Dortmund get the ball moving again. That goal certainly should shake them up a bit. Torgan Hazard. Axel Witsel. Brandt with it. Erling Haaland. Brandt. So glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, we're in for a real belter, I think. So much hype leading up to this game. Both teams expected...
Chances on. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And now the delivery. McTominay. Fred. Onto Ronaldo. And Ronaldo tries his luck. Oh, what a goal! A tremendous strike. Hard to believe that he elected to take on that shot. Absolutely brilliant.
Wow, look at this. What a strike. He's took a chance. Did he swerve? Is the keeper at fault? He won't care. Caught it so sweetly.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, a second goal for them here.
For Manchester United, die Nummer 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Emre Can. Brandt with it. A real struggle to contain him. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. And possession given away. Can he play it in? Brandt. And here's Azar. Julian Brandt. And now Meunier. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Could reduce the deficit. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
Sancho. Well kept out. So a corner here. And firing it into the area. Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. Greenwood. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And he might be through here. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Brandt. An important interception. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Guerrero. Sancho now. Axel Witsel. Zagadou. Brandt with it. Oh, big chance. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
As we can see, right place at the right time. Striker's instinct is to be there or thereabouts. Keeper has no chance.
Well, continuing with the game, and you just sense the momentum may well be with the Schwarz-Gelben. Fred. It's with McTominay. Cristiano Ronaldo. In position. He's foiled them on his own. Fred. Chance to finish. Well, body in the way. Ronaldo. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Haaland. Jadon Sancho. Well, he keeps going. Emre Can. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Well, it was read so beautifully by Hummels. Axel Witsel. Emre Can. And Borussia Dortmund in a position of menace. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Jadon Sancho. Has eyes for goal. Magnificent stuff. And quite the comeback from 2 goals down.
And here it is again. It's a great team passing move to set up the chance. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Goals are plenty. 2-2. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's with McTominay. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. High quality defending. Well, there to intercept. And he's broken free. And struggling to get the shot off. Able to get his body in the way. Jadon Sancho. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. Breaking at pace. Can they take advantage of the situation? Rashford in the middle. Just the clearance that was called for. Brandt. The press was on. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here's the replay, Derek. It's a good, strong ball into the box. And what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the goalkeeper absolutely no chance. Fantastic goal.
And it will be interesting to see how Borussia Dortmund respond to that setback.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Dortmund have had the lion's share of possession, but they have to create more, they have to be more positive. The final third play has been slow, too predictable.
It is going to be a Dortmund free kick. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. Marcus Rashford. Ronaldo. Oh, in with a chance. Shaw. Fred. Here is Fred. Oh, good vision. And danger still. Not a time for cool heads. Jadon Sancho. Hummels. Roman Bürki has it. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Holland. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. Well, they might be onto something. The end product just wasn't there. Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes has it. In with a chance. And not cleared away properly. Danger averted for now.
Well, they say goalkeepers are a breed apart. He's just kept his team in it. They'll be getting pats on the back for that.
Brandt. And Witsel with it. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Witsel. And moving the ball nicely. Could cross it in here. Witsel. On to Haaland. An authoritative challenge. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Well, a goal here for Dortmund from the corner really would change the complexion of the game. Well, no wonder he's smiling. Didn't quite come off for him, though. Maguire. Fred. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tremendous ball played through. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Tor für Manchester United. Die Nummer 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's going to be all for the first half here in... Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. And take it away. Something to worry about here. And offside, well, close one. And fed forwards. Can he keep his composure? Has a go! And by a wafer-thin margin, offside. Brandt.
United.
Might be a chance here. It has to be, surely. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, I think the keeper's expecting power. He's expecting the laces to come right through that ball, but he just passes it into the net. A lovely, lovely finish.
So the action underway once more, and it's beginning to look as though it's a case of how many for United.
7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Axel Witsel. Jadon Sancho. On to Haaland. Have they given him too much space? Haaland. And now Chan. Witsel. And return to Chan. Well, fine use of the ball. Interception to snuff out the danger. Emre Can. On to Haaland. Off the post and back in play. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And Meunier's lost the ball here. Intense pressure. Really getting stuck in. Could cross it in here. Chan. On to Haaland. Haaland! And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Good visualisation and execution. Chance to reduce the arrears. Really important tackle. And an astute piece of defending. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And he's in. Fred! And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and then from there the keeper had little chance. 2-on-1, left completely exposed, and it made for a simple finish in the end.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it?
Die Nummer 17. Fred.
Erling Haaland. Emre Can. Julian Brandt. Haaland. Witsel. On to Haaland. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Fred. Harry Maguire now. An unforced error, you've got to say. A really effective shielding under pressure. Haaland. Really neat. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. Goodness me, he skewed that free kick completely.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. Back to the drawing board, young man.
Nicht mehr im Spiel. Die Nummer 39.
Maguire.
McTominay.
Matic on the ball.
Nummer 31.
Greenwood.
Matic.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Maguire. Given away by Manchester United. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Haaland. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Matic. Greenwood. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Cristiano Ronaldo. Given away by Manchester United. Emre Can. Emre Can. Marco Reus. Can. The ball with Marco Reus. Sancho. On to Haaland. Timely intervention. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Real chance. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best. And he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
Die Nummer 7. Cristiano
Zagadou.
Auswechslung bei Borussia
Now
Dortmund.
Thomas Delaney.
Vom Feld gegangen.
Marco Reus.
28. Axel Witsel.
Sancho now.
Neu dabei. Die Nummer 6.
And given away.
Auswechslung.
He's feeling the pressure here. Could play it in.
Nicht mehr auf dem Platz. Die Nummer 3.
Well, nothing comes of it.
Luke Shaw. Neu im Spiel. Die Nummer 27. Alex Telles.
And slipped through beautifully. And he's in the clear. And it's there for him. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. But I have to say after that, the keeper doesn't cover himself in glory. Near post, left exposed, and he's punished.
And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Torgan Hazard. Emre Can. And he's won the ball. Well, there's been a goal elsewhere. Alan McInally with the latest.
It's a third goal for the visitors. 76 minutes played. 3-1.
Thanks, Alan. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Superbly read and executed. Delaney. Throw-ins given.
Bei Borussia Dortmund.
And Dortmund will go to the bench.
Nummer 23. Emre Can. Neu auf dem Feld. Die Nummer 8. Mahmoud Dahoud.
Maguire. Nemanja Matic has it. Lindelöf. Ronaldo. Not a particularly strong challenge. Oh, it wasn't far away, but above the crossbar.
Auswechslung bei Manchester United. Nicht mehr im Spiel. Die Nummer 2. Victor Lindelöf. Neu in der Partie. Die Nummer 3. Eric Bailly.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. And now the delivery. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Here's Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Can they slot it home? And a time for calm on the ball. Dahoud. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. It's with Dahoud. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Hummers. On the ball, Torgan Hazard. Hazard. Strong play here. Guerrero. Guerrero. On to Holland. Dahoud. Maguire. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Bruno Fernandes. Chance here. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. On to Ronaldo. Fred. On to Ronaldo. Just couldn't get it through. Danger averted. Doing well to keep possession. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Good defending to prevent the chance. He has time to play it over. Alex Telles. And played in. Well, clattered away. And he's fired over the corner. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a dangerous set piece into the box. And then it's a good heady finish, to be fair. Keeper no chance. Lovely goal.
So, the full-time whistle, and another 3 points in the bag to add to the total from match day one. You've got to conclude, Lee, that they're in a superb position to qualify for the knockout stage. The pre-match talk centres on Ronaldo. Top scorer in the Champions League, can he add to his total tonight? We'll find out soon, as we're just minutes away from kickoff. It's live. Hello to you on a cracking night here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage fare on the menu. I certainly can't wait for this one, Lee.
Yeah, it's important you're consistent throughout these group stages. You can't afford any slip-ups, no drop points. As before you know it, you're out the running. Anticipating a really good game today, Derek. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. Harry Maguire plays alongside Victor Lindelöf in central defence. And the main striker is the unmistakable Cristiano Ronaldo. This is the lineup for the visitors today. It's always interesting to try to sum up a team's style of play, their approach, and there are many who think that it's overly conservative in this case. What do you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, it's not my preferred way of playing, that's for sure, but horses for courses is fine until you concede. Do they have a plan B if that happens? I'm not too sure.
Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Well, the visitors today frequently live and die on the break. Lee, is that the approach you expect to see from them?
Yes, Derek, it looks like classic counter-attack football for the visitors today. You have to be comfortable with not having the ball for long periods of the time playing like that. I think they can do it, though.
Pulls it back. And the goalkeeper, Lee, a picture of concentration.
Well, he had his eye on the ball, he waited for the striker, and then he smothered it. It's really, really good goalkeeping.
Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he might be through here. Oh dear, that is a spectacular failure of composure.
Well, he's duffed it. It's poor technique, one-on-one. What a miss.
Tanase. They've lost it. He's got the right idea with that pass. A glorious chance. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
So they're playing again. It's Manchester United with the lead here.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Tanase. Well, you've got to savour such moments. Really good interception. Making progress. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Oh, a tremendous block. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here we can see, Derek, from this better angle, it's all about the technique. When you're volleying a ball, it's all about timing. Let it get to the right place for your foot to make the connection, and there you go, in the back of the net.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Scott McTominay. Here's Ronaldo. Fred. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Tanase. Mastery of the passing game. Tanase. A foul, but advantage played. And that always looked likely to run through to the keeper. Scott McTominay. Oh, showing excellent vision. Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Good work to win the ball back by United. Scott McTominay. Promising looking ball. McTominay. Happy to take on the shot. And able to close down the shot. And Ronaldo takes on the shot. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, as the ball comes to him, he's not got an awful lot of time or space, but he gets the power from somewhere, and it's a brilliant finish.
So there we have it, 2-1. Skipping away. Tanase, well, just couldn't keep the ball. McTominay. Fluency of movement. Tanase. Not a great pass.
Hello, my friend. Hello. How are you, man?
Excellent defending. Mason Greenwood. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. And he's taken it away. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Options in the centre. A real opening now. Well, options at the back post here. Corner to United as they look to extend their lead. Played into the centre of the box. Still not clear. Fred. Bruno Fernandes.
United struggling in terms of possession, but to their credit, they've been absolutely blistering on the counter-attack. They just sit back, hit...
Opportunity! And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, we can see it again now, and it really is a difficult ball to defend against. Over the top and into space. There's still a lot of work to be done, but the keeper presents the near post on a plate, and he's punished. That's quite remarkable.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here.
Number 17, Fred.
Oh, he's through here. Goodness me, what was going through his mind there?
Well, his brain said one thing and his feet did another.
And intercepting it. Got attacking possibilities. Patient build-up at the moment. Giving it a try. Well, he did his job defensively. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And options in the centre. Individual brilliance. Opportunity here. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Well, nicely cut out. Useful looking ball. Rashford is through. Ronaldo! And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball. And then through on goal, do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. He's got the right idea with that pass, and it might be. And it's there for him, and the ball is in the net. Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
Read it superbly to take back possession. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Fred. Ronaldo. Fred with it. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Bruno Fernandes. Onto Ronaldo. And maybe Rashford. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. Well, the offside flag has been raised. No goal.
Well, it was close, but he just went a little bit too early.
Ronaldo on the move. It could be up for grabs. And a time for calm on the ball. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. Tanase. There to win it back. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Can they get in behind them? Options in the middle. And they did have the ball, but not anymore. Excellent ball over the top. Just needs to stay calm. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Lindelöf. McTominay. On to Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. And now Shaw. Ronaldo. A very good tackle. Tanase. Well, the counter chance looks very real. This looks promising. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Not a particularly strong challenge. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Bruno Fernandes. Can he take the chance? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And you have to say, with a finish to grace any game, lovely, calm, classy strike right there.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is.
Manchester United. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Tanase. It's opening up for them. Couldn't keep it. What can he do from here? Making progress. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Substitution time it is here. And firing it into the area. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Dangerous looking attack. The verdict is offside here. Oh, a big mistake. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Tanase. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Good tackle. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Firing it in. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge.
7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that was a very fine read. Tanase. A foul, but advantage played. A very good tackle. Cristiano Ronaldo. Might be a chance here. Tanase. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Will they profit from this situation? Fruitful looking attack. And a poor ball giving possession back to the opposition. Matic. Now they've lost it. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Matic. Bruno Fernandes. It should be. Save, but still a chance. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, as we see, there'll be an inquest between keeper and defenders. He'll be saying, where were you? And they'll be saying, why didn't you catch it?
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
Number 7, Cristiano.
So 20 minutes to go. Tanase. Couldn't keep it. And he takes on the shot. Still a chance. Good looking at... Oh, he's gone for goal. But into the keeper's gloves.
Well, Derek, the stats don't lie. Chance after chance. They've played really, really well. They've really got this defence on toast. They don't know what to do. They're at 6s and 7s. This scoreline could be anything.
Tanase. Getting in there to intercept. Well, in the second half here, and it's almost, Lee, a case of whatever they've touched has turned to goals.
Well, for United, the creative teamwork has all come together tonight. The players are all on the same hymn sheet. The flow, the movement, it's been brilliant.
Wonderful block. And taken away. Bruno Fernandes. Well cleared away. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot attempted. Able to close down the shot. Tanase. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. And could it be Cristiano Ronaldo? He's foiled them on his own. Perfectly positioned to take it away. They've won back possession. What can they produce on the flank? Takes the shot. Tremendous block. Tanase. What a shocking pass, really. Rashford. Nicely cut out. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Tanase. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. The end of the story for tonight at any rate. And it's a victory for Manchester United.
Well, when you're assessing a game after...